What's up, everybody? Glory Days Sports Cards back again with day 3 of turning a hobby into a side hustle. Today we're going to set up our very first WhatNot stream. So I'm going to walk through how we organize the cards, pull some cards out, set up the stream, kind of plan for our first stream, and show you guys what that's all about. And I'm going to have a code for you guys to save some bucks, so hang around. What's up, everybody? JP, Glory Days Sports Cards here, back again, back in the closet for day 3 of turning a hobby into a legit side hustle. Excited to be here with you today. Excited to put this video out because we are setting up our very first WhatNot stream. And if you haven't went and seen the last 2 videos we put out, day 1 and day 2, kind of giving our goals and how we get to this point and our ideas of this whole thing, go back. Day 2, or last week, we have pulled out about 200 cards from NBA, NFL, MLB, about 200 cards to get listed on eBay. And that proved to be an absolute tedious task to get those cards up and get them picked out, pictures, just onto eBay, and I've got about 60 cards on there, and it took forever. So I've got to find a better way to get that listed and get them, make it a quick, easier process or some sort of system. So I might look at something like a Card Dealer Pro or a Chrono Card or something like that to help me get all these cards posted quickly. So today we're going to set up a WhatNot stream. We just got our WhatNot set up. I've got some cards out. I've got some few ideas for the stream, and I want to kind of plan it a little bit so we can have a nice bonanza kickoff event for our first WhatNot stream. I want to really do a lot of singles. I don't know if we can mix and match NFL, football, baseball. I don't know if we can mix, but I'll probably have a mixture, hopefully. I want to do some wheel spins for packs. If I can get my hands on some packs. I don't have any around here. I also would like to do a break, like a small break, and maybe I'm going way above and beyond, but I really want to kick this thing off right, so I want you guys to be a part of it. I want you to join. I want you to bookmark it and find me on WhatNot, and let's have a great time for our kickoff stream. So I'm going to organize some cards and get them ready for our WhatNot, and I'm going to show you how I do that right now. So here we are on the desk, and I've got, I don't know how many football cards I pulled out. So I just kind of want to show you how I went through this. I have laid out and sorted between rookies, parallels, and maybe cards that are a little bit more than $2, that I wouldn't say higher end, but I'm going to show you what I did with this basketball set. So I've all sorted them out. Put them into rookies and parallels, and then like retro cards. So like base rookies. If it's a parallel, I've sorted it. Silver prisms, if it's a little bit more than $2, I put it in its own stack. And there's a method to my madness here, so bear with me here. So I've got them all in like 4 stacks, and I really will kind of show you what I got going on here. I'm going to kind of mix and match what I got. If it's a regular base rookie card, it goes in this pile, or base, I would say base card, superstar or something like that, I'm going to put it in this pile. If it's a parallel, I'm putting it in this pile. Retro, that pile. And if it's a little bit, if I think it's a little bit more than $2, I'll put it in this other pile here. And show you what I'm going to do there. I'm just going to kind of mix and match throughout and set up my stream that way. So I've got them all sorted out. Parallels, base, some retro cards and some not higher end cards, but probably maybe more than $2. So this is what I do to kind of organize the stream here, because I like a flow of a stream. I don't want to just pull out random cards and have no method to my madness. But so here is my method and my madness. But I'll pull out some of the regular base cards. Pull out 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. No particular order. And then I'll grab a couple of parallels. Stack them upside down like that. And then one of the, I guess, higher end cards. And I'll just repeat that process. No order whatsoever. Couple of these. One of these. If I have a bigger stack of, say, parallels than I do base, then I'll just kind of reverse it and spread it out a little bit more. So I'm basically just taking from the top here, and we'll do those Lucas together, and we'll do those Stephs together, and we'll do those LeBrons together. Something like that. And we just had a Steph, so I'll mix them up. A couple of Bancheros and a Jalen Brunson. And then we'll go this way. A couple of Halliburtons. Maxey, Brown. We'll do this. Actually, we'll probably do the rest of these here. And Hallie Burton here. Jam Master J. Put a couple of retro cards in there at the end. And then Trae Young will end us off, I guess. So that's really how I do it. So no rhyme or reason, but I kind of have a flow. So I got rookies. I got a Luka. I got 4 of those cards. Then I hit a parallel, and then a card that maybe worth a little bit more. Cut back to base. Not saying these base are, less than the parallels and everything else, but it just mixes it up. Giddy purple, followed by a Westbrook rookie, and then back to the rookies. Most of what I got is rookie base. And then we'll hit them with Jamal Murray and a Mobley to 99 and Austin Reeves and Franz, and then we'll hit them with a Chet. I'll put Chet at the end too, just because I think he flows better. I think he'll flow better. So we got Lucas there, got some Stephs, got some LeBrons, a couple of Paolo Bancheros, and then we're just flowing. This is just kind of how it's gonna flow, and ending with Chet there. And that is how I set up, or how I plan to set up my stream for WhatNot. So that is my basketball. Here is my football that I did the same thing with. So one more thing that I plan on doing on our stream is, usually when you get on WhatNot, you'll see over in the left, you'll see auction, $1 auction, and then 150 of the same, just generic. I plan to put all these in the spreadsheet and upload them to WhatNot and use their CSV file to upload these and really give you an idea of what's coming up next, what we got on auction, so you can see what's coming up. So in case you want to pop back in, or in case you want to hang around, I just kind of want to give you an idea. I think that's a really cool way of doing it. I've seen it a couple of times on WhatNot, and I really like it. But it also lets you pre-bid on those cards. So if you see a card coming up that you want and you're not going to be here, pre-bid on it and get a head start on it. I think that's a great idea to do. So I'm going to list them all on WhatNot individually. It might take me a little bit longer to do, but I think in my mind, it may be worth it. It may not be. So this is my first stream, so I'm kind of trying it out. I've been on WhatNot quite a bit, but mostly as a buyer. So we're going to try it out and see what happens. And hopefully everybody loves that style and that flow, and we can kind of get a groove going and have a successful sale. That is the plan. So that is how I organize and get the stream ready. So let's go over to WhatNot and I will show you how my stream looks. So here we are over here on WhatNot.com, and if you haven't signed up for WhatNot.com, please do so. Bookmark our stream. Find us Glory Days Sports Cards. I may change that to Glory Days Cards, but make sure you bookmark us. Make sure you follow us. And our stream, our first stream, is going to be tomorrow night, which is Saturday, 7/19 at 9:30 p.m. Central. So I'm just going to show you what it looks like here when you go into setting up a stream. Here is our banner, Glory Days Sports Cards, the grand opening, 9:30 Central, Saturday, July 19th. Make sure you bookmark us. Share the stream down below. Make sure you look at it. I got all of the cards loaded here. I don't know if we'll get through all of these, but I got 172 cards that are loaded right there to the side. I got football, I got basketball, I got baseball. I'm going to have some packs. Probably not going to have a break. We're probably not going to have a surprise set because I just don't have enough product right now, because we're trying to get some income in. Obviously, we're trying to turn it into a side hustle, so we need some liquidity. So we're going to just run our stream, try to get some sales, try to scroll through all of this, try to sell through all of this product here. It's going to be $2 starts, and hopefully we get a nice flow of people. Not sure really what to expect, but hopefully some of you guys can join us. If you do join us from the YouTube, make sure you say hi in the chat. Make sure you put it in the chat. I'm going to try to record a little bit of our stream so I can kind of show you what it looks like and what we do, what we have in action. So make sure you join us. So that is the WhatNot stream, what it looks like on my end there. To add shows, obviously, or to add items, obviously, sorry, you go back into it and you can add here, add temporary listing, and I use the CSV file right down here on that WhatNot uses. So I couldn't get pictures in. I wanted to get some pictures in too, but I couldn't get it straight and said to heck with it. So I got a nice little description here, and hopefully that will help everybody out so they can at least look forward to what's coming up next. I'm kind of going to run them in order: football to basketball to baseball, and I also will have some in this buy it now product. I'm going to have a few football packs because I have a box of select football, so kind of a blaster box. So blaster packs, probably $5, and we'll open it or send it sealed or whatever. So that is the plan for my WhatNot stream for tomorrow night, 9:30. If you want some free bucks and you haven't signed up for WhatNot, make sure you check out our referral code down in the description, where you can get $15 to spend with us, hopefully, or anywhere else on WhatNot. Make sure you bookmark us, make sure you follow us, and hopefully we will see you guys tomorrow night, 9:30 p.m., our very first WhatNot stream. I'm excited. Hopefully we can kick it off on a positive note, keep this thing rolling. So Glory Days Sports Cards on WhatNot is ready to go. So that's it for day 3 of hobby to hustle, turning a hobby and a love for sports cards into a side hustle. WhatNot's coming up. I'm nervously excited. So I will see you on day 4, where hopefully I'll have a little bit of shots from the stream, and I'll have a little bit of what we sold kind of give you a rundown of what we did, and maybe what we sold on eBay as well for day 4. So thanks for hanging to the end, and we will see you on day 4. See you on the next one.